What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the results video for the Civilization 5 AI only world battle with the reverse colonization idea concept Civs. Some surprises in the top 5. We did a top 5 this time because barely 10 Civs made it to the end, and we normally do a top 10. And before, there's a big surprise. There's some big surprises in the scores. I did it the usual way we do it, but I just wanted to know. So big point here. I didn't count net gold because only 2 Civs are making a positive. I just wondered if you could let me know, because oh my god, okay, the Sioux are now making minus 1,905 gold. Is that why they are making no science? Because that didn't really help them. A lot of Civs are actually making no science output because some of these are dead, but the Sioux are well and truly alive. So I have, and look at the Shoshone, that's massive. I don't know if that is a bug or whether it's because they're losing so much money. Because I know the more money you lose, a percentage of it I think gets knocked off. But I take it if you're losing more money than you are science, then that's 100%, I guess. Maybe. So I think that might have hurt the Sioux a little bit, just sort of in advance. I mean, that already tells you something. But I haven't actually checked if anyone picked the winner, which was a bad idea. But there will be, I probably should have done that. But anyway, straight into it. With a grand total of 6 points. They didn't do too well, New Zealand. 6th place. Honourable mention for them for coming 6th. They said I'd do a top 5, but New Zealand was 6th by quite a way. Actually, only the Tlingit were near them. They came 7th with 3 points. But, you know, at that point, it's just pointless. But yeah, New Zealand, 6th spot. They didn't do enough out here in Southeast Asia and India to win. Did okay, though. They were pretty good. They were pretty good, but not great. 6 points, that isn't very much. Into 5th place, the Kulin beat New Zealand. I don't know how, but New Zealand tended to come 6th in a lot of the categories where the Kulin came 5th, so New Zealand got no points. The Kulin got 1 point or whatever. So that hurt them quite a bit, and the Kulin picked up a few seconds in certain categories as well. So that was the Kulin. They came 5th. Congratulations. Samoa came 4th. Well done, Samoa. You did good, Samoa. They were impressive in Oceania. They did well, and I mean, this city is still one of the best cities I think I've ever seen. Maybe I should have left them out on that island where they did spawn, but either way, they did okay. I mean, they could compete with the powers 3 Civs above them from the Americas, but they did pretty well. Samoa, quite well for tech as well. And on to 3rd place. As I was saying, it is the Sioux. 55 points, well ahead of Samoa on 25, but huge military, which they did win on that category, but something went wrong. A lot of the behind the scenes ones, like population, food, all that sort of stuff, the Sioux were nowhere near where they should have been to try and win. So yeah, 3rd place, I'm sure a lot of people would have expected better from them, because, you know, compared to the Shoshone, they do look stronger, and they probably are, but like I said, naught science output, unless that is a bug, then I think it is down to the fact that they're just losing so much money. I mean, minus 1,905 gold per turn is ridiculous. So they also lost a lot of points on economy-based info addicts. Into 2nd, and with 3.5 points more than the Sioux. So, despite all their problems, it is the Shoshone. So, good job, Shoshone. You came 2nd. Which, yeah, the biggest surprise of the Shoshone coming 2nd is who won. But, which makes it kind of hard to say anything about the Shoshone. They did well. I also didn't mention the colonial. Samoa have obviously got Nigeria. Samoa. Argentina are the winners. I think everyone probably realised that the second I said Shoshone came 2nd. Argentina 1st, Shoshone 2nd. I should have done like a dramatic announcement and just said who won out of those 2 instead of saying Shoshone came 2nd. That killed it a lot. But the Sioux obviously had the Middle East too. Shoshone have a big chunk of Europe. They did just settle in southern Sweden. Where? Oh, there's a Sioux settler. They're just going the long way around. We thought they were going for Europe. They were lying. There's nothing else from the Sioux really. They have Indonesia and oh my goodness, the Shoshone, sorry, and Cuba and a bit of South America. The Sioux didn't have anything else. And Argentina, they won. Fair play to them. A lot of the behind the scenes categories such as population, they were doing well on those, although Samoa won population, but like food, I think, stuff like that, land area, they may have even won too. Huge amounts of South America for themselves, almost all of it, and also big chunks of Southern Africa, and parts of northern Africa up here as well. They took out Brazil, the Inca, Chile, the Corral. I think that's everyone that they've taken cities from. Maybe some Mapuche cities fell at some point. I don't think so though. Maybe in the coming video where we'll go forward to turn 550 in one big chunk, maybe they will finish the Mapuche off in that time, or actually start attacking them. But anyway, let's go through the info addicts as the campaign is over. I do need to check quickly. I'll be on my phone quickly, which is very unprofessional, to check if I need to give anyone a shout out. If anyone did predict Argentina on episode 1, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this properly. Let's see. I'll try and scroll down and find it. I'll get there in the end. Where is episode 1? There it is. 87 comments. Well, I'm sure I'll find if somebody did pick a winner. I don't think anyone... someone must have picked Argentina. So, yeah, let me just see. No. Samoa, Sioux, Inca, no. USA, Sioux, Samoa. America, no. Buccaneers, no. Alaska, no. Kimberley, nope. New Zealand, nope. Doesn't look like anyone picked Argentina. Oh. No. New Zealand, no. Aztecs, no. There's nobody. America, Chile. No Argentina. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry, but it doesn't seem like there is an Argentina. Tlingit, no. Shoshone, no. Inca, Alaska, no. Canada. No, it doesn't look like there's a single Argentina. Lots of Canadas. Lots of New Zealands. No one Argentina. I may have missed comments. There's some comments where there's like further threads, which I may have missed. But I don't think anyone called out on Argentina to win. I said the Buccaneers, so I got it wrong too. Although the Buccaneers did get 4 points. They actually did beat the Tlingit. I missed that. Buccaneers got 4 points. Good job. So you actually came 7th, Buccaneers. So population, there we go. Samoa in the lead, 70 million people. Argentina then second, 47 million. The Sioux in third, 42 million. Shoshone in fourth with 30 million. New Zealand, 20 million. The Kulin, 18 million. Mapuche, 12 million. 5 million Tlingit. Australia, 2 million. Everyone else is in the hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands. 12 Civs. Made it to the end. Obviously after Australia, there was also the Buccaneers. Chinook and California also made it with just one city. Crop yield. Let's just look at the top ones. That's all you want to see, really, isn't it? Sioux led crop yield 600. So I said food was where they might have let themselves down. I was just guessing. They didn't mess that up. 633 million bushels of food. Argentina came in with 605. Then Shoshone 597. That's all pretty close. It's a big drop to Samoa 366. New Zealand 293 as they beat the Kulin. And there's a big drop to the Mapuche. Manufactured goods. The Sioux. Also, I say that the Buccaneers came 7th. On points they did. In actuality, I would say the Mapuche deserved it, but they just always came 7th. They never got any points, basically. While on the occasional category, the Buccaneers slipped into the top 5. Because if you come below 5th, you didn't get any points. Okay, manufactured goods production again. The Sioux on top. So you're surprised they lost. I know, I was. But 921 million tons. Then the Shoshone, 804 million tons. Argentina, 707 million. Then there's a huge drop to the Kulin, 279. New Zealand, 276. Samoa, 255. GMP, not sure how this is calculated, but the Shoshone had a good economy. 1,403 million gold. Argentina, 1,199 million gold, which is actually, I guess, a billion. Just over a billion. The Sioux, 977. Samoa, 714. Kulin, 609. 569 New Zealand, and a big drop to the Tlingit. Land area, Argentina, 7.32 million square kilometers. Huge. The Shoshone, 5.8 square kilometers. 5.8 square kilometers. 5.8 million square kilometers. The Sioux, 4.3. Kulin, 2.4. Samoa, 2.1. New Zealand also in 2. Then it was a big drop to the Tlingit on 1 million. And then Mapuche also just under a million. Buccaneers doing okay. And there's a huge drop to Australia. The big one, military manpower. The Sioux may have no money, and I don't know how they lost. They obviously sucked on the later categories. I mean, that is what I noticed. Military manpower, 1 million soldiers. That is pretty ridiculous. Argentina in second, 900,000. We'll round it up or down, whatever's more appropriate. The Shoshone, 800,000. So there's 100,000 between each of the big powers. Samoa then, or just over 500,000, 540,000. Kulin just under 400,000. New Zealand almost 300,000. I don't look at those two. Social standing, Argentina 43 social policies ahead of the Sioux on 38. Shoshone 32. California 26. Kulin, Brazil 25. Samoa 24. And that's how California grabbed a few points here. Happiness, the Sioux led, then Argentina, then Samoa, then the Buccaneers, then the Kulin, and then Australia. And Shoshone both just missed out. See, technologies, the Sioux 71. See, I think this is where the Sioux have stopped gaining any science, because they were on 71 when the Shoshone were on 73. So yeah, Shoshone 76 technologies, the Sioux 71, Argentina 70. It's either that or the Sioux went through a revolution and I didn't notice, and they're just missing out on science, and that screwed them at the vital moment. Samoa 67 techs, Kulin 59, New Zealand 57, Canada still 7th for technology. They've been dead for well over 100 turns, I think. It's pretty impressive. Net gold, there we go. Only Australia and Brazil are making a profit. It's kind of ridiculous. Songhai, all these people who are dead are on naught. I mean, the Kulin, California and Canada, not Canada, but the Kulin, California have cities. They should get a clap for making -4. I mean, even Argentina and the Shoshone are losing quite big amounts. Shoshone -30 thought, Argentina -139. The fact that the Sioux are losing 1,905 is insane. And I think that hurt them a bit later on. They obviously got no... I didn't do this category because there was only 2 Civs that actually got any points. I mean, maybe if I'd have given Australia 5 as well for that, then they would have almost beat New Zealand. And I didn't think that was a fair representation of how the game has gone. Cities, Argentina in the lead, 26 cities ahead of the Shoshone 24, the Sioux 21, New Zealand then well back on 10, and the Kulin 8. Samoa actually lost on that one for 7. They missed out on the points. Tlingit, Mapuche 5, Buccaneers 4. California, Australia, and Chinook all ended with 1. Science output, you can see the Sioux, 0. Actually, the Buccaneers are also making 0. So not everyone... There are some other alive Civs making 0, so it's kind of weird. But the Shoshone making 1,748 science. Argentina 1,216. Samoa 723. Kulin 549. New Zealand 353. And then there's the 4 sort of weaker nations, 4 or 5 weaker nations. Culture output dominated by Argentina, 994 culture. The Sioux 465 output to half of Argentina's. The Shoshone 396. The Kulin 187. Samoa 153. New Zealand 125. And that's half of that for the Mapuche. And wonders, Argentina had 19. The Sioux had 13. Shoshone had 7. Buccaneers had 3. And Kulin with 1. They all got points accordingly. And okay, so let's... Wonders, Treasury I don't think I did, because some AI spend money, some don't, and obviously, again, I mean, Argentina are even heading towards 0 right now, slowly. Faith gain, I believe I did, not total faith though. Shoshone gained 121, Argentina 118, Tlingit 66, Sioux 60, 49 for the Mapuche. Samoa just missed out there, 48. Influential, Argentina and Shoshone had both influenced 17 Civs, which would have won them the game, I believe, if it had been culture victory. And the same goes to the Sioux with 16. Then it's down to the Samoans with 8, Kulin with 6. I believe I did give half points to Argentina and the Shoshone for this. It was 4.5 each for the tie. Great works. Argentina got 49, Shoshone 25, Sioux 22, Samoa 17, Kulin 15. Trade routes, Sioux have got 9 somehow. Some people have as low as 5. No wonder they're not making any money. Tourism, the final one, Shoshone 312, Argentina 310, Sioux 202, Samoa 82, Kulin 56. As you can see in some of these later ones, the Sioux have come 3rd a lot, which is what cost them, and sometimes they didn't even get on there. But anyway, thanks so much for supporting the series. It's been awesome. I'll be back soon with a Term 550 video. I don't know exactly when, but it should be the next time this video series should be uploaded. So it's not going to be like in a week or anything. It's going to be the next time this should have gone up. But I'm not exactly sure if it's tomorrow or in 2 days' time. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, or 3 days if this is a Saturday video. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.